Today we're gonna try Breakfast Tater Kegs, which is apparently a thing that I've never heard of. I don't know what is going on in here. I looked in the box. Frankly, they didn't look very appetizing. I guess the idea is that it's like a super tater tot with sausage, cheese, red pepper, and bacon, and egg in there. I get the idea of like a breakfast bite. I've had things like that, but I've never heard of Breakfast Tater Kegs. And here's the important part. These are from Walmart, from the hot deli section. So I got these from the heated deli section. These were at the front of the store on like the hot plate where they would have like hot dogs and chicken sandwiches and rotisserie chickens and stuff like that. They had this made at 12:35. It's currently about 1 o'clock. I got these at the perfect time. They were fresh. They're still kind of warm, so that'll be good for review purposes. $2.50 for this, so pretty cheap for a breakfast item of tater kegs, and you get 6 of them in here, and a serving is actually 3. So maybe a good deal. Depends on the taste. Tater kegs. I mean, I like the idea. I like the concept of this. I liked the Jimmy Dean idea of it. The problem with theirs is that they're too expensive. Like the Jimmy Dean ones that you microwave and stuff like that. And if you hear that in the background, it's the dishwasher. Sorry, but they're just too expensive. The prepackaged breakfast food industry is just so insanely overpriced that I pretty much avoid it. This is for $2.50 for actually being hot food. Is interesting. Now I'm gonna show you what it looks like. I gave one to my dad. He said it was good. I didn't ask too many details because I just really wanted him to try it. So there's only 5 in here right now, and I'll pull one out so you can see it in a little better detail. There's a tater keg. It is like a thick tater tot, a fat, rotund tater tot with a kind of eggy feeling on the outside. So let's just get into it. So price wise, it's a good deal. If it tastes good, I think we're in for a hit. Let's try it out. I'm gonna try to show you what it looks like a little bit, but it's really kind of indistinct mush for the most part, with some little bits of bacon in there and sausage. But it tastes surprisingly really good. This is my receipt, by the way. Now, the interesting thing about these, besides the fact that they're cheap and delicious, is that I don't really know who makes them. I'm not really sure where these came from. They're Tater Kegs, which seems like a name somebody came up with. It's a registered trademark, so I have to assume this is some kind of company. I haven't looked it up. Maybe I should have. But came out of nowhere. I've never seen these before, never heard of them. Now they're at the Walmart hot area, and quite frankly, fairly delicious. Like, if I picked this up for $2.50 at Walmart breakfast, I'd be pretty happy. You know, outside of the fact that this is horribly unhealthy, I'm assuming, and I can feel like kind of greasy just kind of eating it. I'm not sure if these are fried or if they're baked, but they definitely have the feel of fried food. You can definitely taste that, but that's okay. That's what you want in a breakfast. That's kind of what makes these good, is that they're kind of like greasy diner breakfast. That's what it really tastes like, except for that hint of red pepper, which makes it more into a potatoes O'Brien, which is also, of course, a diner favorite. That's kind of what it mostly tastes like. It's like you went to a diner and got potatoes O'Brien with some bacon and eggs. It's a perfect amalgamation of those things. Maybe a little heavy on the potatoes part and not enough of the meat, but I'm okay with that. My only real problem is the bacon flavor is a little odd, and it's giving me hint of fake like smokiness, and I don't know if they added some kind of, you know, smoky flavor to it to kind of fake the bacon taste to make it cheaper, but I do get kind of that vibe, which is a problem a little bit. It's one of the things I really hate about a lot of bacon flavored items it's so different. I mean, the fake bacon flavor is its own thing. It's kind of like a green apple Jolly Rancher. It doesn't taste like a green apple. It's its own flavor. And when you're talking about artificial bacon flavor in things, it almost always has that same distinct kind of like smoky note, which just hits me as fake, and I can't stand it. I hate when fake bacon flavor goes into things. But this has real bacon in it too. I don't know if my taste buds are betraying me and it's just cheap bacon that maybe they like added smoke flavor to, but it does have that weird smokiness that I don't like. And I feel like sitting here trying to read the 1,000 ingredients, it's not going to be very entertaining. So forget it. Tater Kegs, surprisingly good. I want to give them a 5 out of 5, but I think I'm going to go with a 4 specifically for that bacon thing, now that I think about it. Now that I'm contemplating the flavor, I would buy these again, no doubt. I think these would be good for a road trip or something like that, or if you're on the go. These are actually very portable for breakfast. I'll give them that, and they're cheap and a full meal in terms of the amount you get. So this is like, it says 3.6 ounces, but I really feel like it's heavier than that. But anyway, I feel like on that front, you know exactly what you're going to get here now that you've seen what they look like. It's a greasy breakfast smushed into a little tater tot roll to be portable, and that's great. Just a little bit too smoky for me, so I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. But definitely check them out, and maybe I'll do a little more research on tater kegs. These would be an interesting thing to come frozen. Now that they're here fresh for $2.50, I would be very curious to see if we could get a frozen version of these, or even like a refrigerated version, and see how they stack up to Jimmy Dean's stuff, because their stuff, in my opinion, is super overpriced. But if I could get these in a frozen form, like I could just get a bag of them and, you know, cook up 4 whenever I want, 3 or 4, that would be cool. So Tater Kegs, check them out at Walmart, and I'll see you all